So I'll speak to you in riddles, 'cause my words get in my way. I smoke the whole thing to my head and feel it wash away, 'cause I can't take any more of this. I wanna come apart or dig myself a little hole inside your brain.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to the 145th Baccalaureate service. The service is about to begin. We invite you to please stand as we recognize the 1,264 graduating seniors and the academic procession.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the word. Sweep the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the wet garden, sprung completeness for his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day.
We now welcome to the rostrum the 2010 Wendell Phillips speaker, David Mock.
2010? I don't think my parents could have ever imagined that I'd be speaking up here today. You see, I wasn't always a motivated student. In fact, to share a little story, the first time I received any kind of recognition academically, I was put on the cover of a kindergarten learning magazine. It was a picture of me half asleep, and on the cover were the words, "Is your child having problems staying motivated in class?" I'm sure my parents saw my bright and shining potential right from the beginning. It was nothing short of a miracle, but I managed to do a couple of things right, and before I knew it, I was filling out a Tufts application. There was a question in there that went something like, at your retirement party in 2054, colleagues, friends, and family praise your accomplishments. When you retire in that far-off year, what do you hope your legacy will be? I have no idea how I would answer that question today. College has a funny way of destroying all your ill-conceived retirement plans that you made during high school. I really thought that being an astronaut by day and a hedge fund manager by night was a pretty good idea. All I know is that at my retirement party in the far, far away future, I'd be asked 3 questions. The first would come from my mischievous little grandson who would raise his hand and ask, "So what was the best time of your life?" With a chuckle, I would tell him that in terms of having the greatest number of happiest moments concentrated into one time span, I'd go with college. Freshman year, the hardest decision I had to make on a day-to-day basis did not concern what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, but instead whether I wanted to go to Carmichael or DeWick for dinner. It was tough, but I usually chose duet, unless it was stir-fry night. I also began to realize that maybe it was time to start focusing on my future just a little bit. I was getting involved with the EPIC class, studying global poverty and inequality, and that was when I started to realize that it shouldn't just be about me. From then on, what kept me up at night, apart from the lack of heating in Lewis Hall, was trying to tackle the poverty question and find real solutions. But coming back to Tufts for my senior year can be compared to a favorite beer. It was bright, refreshing, but with a bittersweet finish. I would tell my grandson that in the future, college was a remarkable time in our lives because we were able to have fun while learning a couple of things that were never on the syllabus. In these 4 short years, we learned how to lead our own independent lives. By joining teams and running student groups, we also learned how to lead others. I look out at my class today, and I am amazed because what I see are individuals who will use their skills in leadership and problem solving to dazzle, amaze, and change the world we live in. Class of 2010, what do you have to give? The third and final question, which I'd be asked at my retirement party, would probably come from a 21-year-old that didn't look too different from you and me sitting here today. She would raise her hand and ask, how do you know what to dedicate your life to? Our generation has been labeled many things. Among the more positive, we've been called hardworking, energetic, and socially conscious. We realize that what we've done the last 20 years, we can't do for the next 20 years. Among the more negative, we've been called self-entitled. When the doors of the real world open up to us tomorrow, it's going to ask us one simple question. What do you want to dedicate your lives to? Most of us will spend our lives after we step foot out of Tufts dedicating our lives to our jobs or on the path of finding a meaningful job. I'm telling you today that this is not enough. Not from you guys. The world expects more from us. Instead of focusing our time on trying to find a meaningful job, we should be focusing on building a career that lets us truly add value to the world. In other words, a career truly worth retiring from. Class of 2010, we've been given the opportunity and the privilege to shape the world we live in. Now let's go out and do so with our careers. Class of 2010, take a second and look around you. This is one of the last times that the class will be assembled together. The people sitting around us have defined our lives for the last 4 years. Today, we have come full circle. Our parents are the ones fighting back their tears because they have been planning for this day since before we were even born, and we're the ones smiling. This weekend marks our commencement into the real world. This weekend, we are retiring forever from our lives as Tufts undergraduate students. This weekend, we are retiring from a world previously defined by what you must do, and finally entering a world defined by what you want to do. No doubt that at times this may leave us feeling uneasy and puzzled, but when I look out at the class today, I am beyond confident that with the emergence of a new decade, the class of 2010 has come forth at the perfect time to take our rightful place in history and create a legacy that's unrivaled and unyielding. I wish each and every single one of you the greatest happiness in your lives, the virtue to always give what we have to give, and the wisdom to pursue a career truly worth retiring. Class of 2010, congratulations. Together, we made it. Thank you.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with
Here we are, one day shy of your commencement, one day shy of the completion of your college education, one day shy of the beginning of the rest of your life. Sort of terrifying, isn't it? I know this is a bittersweet time for most of you. It's hard to say goodbye to friends with whom you've shared so much. But trust me, you are not saying goodbye. The relationships you have forged over the past 4 years will only deepen with time. Have the courage of your convictions. Be prepared to fail, to get up, to dust yourself off and try again. But never, please never stop imagining a better world. Class of 2010, your time has come. I speak for the entire faculty and staff of Tufts University when I say it has been our privilege to teach you and to learn from you. We have great expectations for each of you. I am confident you will do well. Class of 2010, go forth from this hill and save the world. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you.